Good evening, everybody. I have a Bible study for you guys tonight. This is called End Time Prophecies, the Beginning of Sorrows. And I'm going to start it out in Matthew 24, verse 3. Now, as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, "Tell us, when will these things be? And what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age?" This verse is about Jesus and the apostles. There are 22 prophecies that I found about the end times, birth pangs, or the beginning of sorrows. A lot of these already happened, but there's no specific order, so I'm going to go in the order of the books of the Bible. Isaiah 17:1 is about Damascus falling, and the verse is, "The burden against Damascus. Behold, Damascus will cease from being a city, and it will be a ruinous heap." Israel bombed Damascus on July 16th, 2025. So that one's done. Daniel 12:4. This is about running to and fro. "But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase." About running to and fro, that would be, we have cars, planes, buses, trains, jets, submarines, trucks, motorcycles, railways, ATVs, ships, subways, and helicopters. And there's more to that, I just haven't listed them all. So that sign is fulfilled. And then the second part of that, Daniel 12:4, is knowledge shall increase. We have TVs in our actual phones. We have robots, and we have even artificial intelligence now, AI. So that sign has been fulfilled. Matthew 24:5, the rise of false cults. "For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am Christ,' and will deceive many." I looked it up. There are 4,200 religions in the world today. So that one I could say has been fulfilled. Matthew 24:6 and 7. "Wars and rumors of wars. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Verse 7, "For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Right now in 2025, there are 56 active conflicts around the world, the highest number since World War II. We also have cultural wars, racial wars, gender wars, and violent protests. So that sign has been fulfilled. The sixth sign is Matthew 24:7. That's famines. "And there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places." As of June 2025, there is a famine in North Darfur, Sudan. The Gaza Strip, South Sudan, Haiti, and Mali are currently at the high risk of famine. In 2024, 295 million people all across the world faced hunger. So that sign's been fulfilled. The seventh sign is Matthew 24:7, earthquakes. Earthquakes in various places. As of today, in July 2025, there have been 84 earthquakes detected globally, with 78 of those having a magnitude of 4.0 or higher. So that's fulfilled. Matthew 24, verse 9 and 10, persecution. "Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another." In 2025, there has been an estimated 380 million Christian persecutions and discrimination worldwide. In 2024, only 4,476 Christians were persecuted. So I could easily say that one's been fulfilled. Number 9, the sign. Number 9. Matthew 24:11 is false prophets. That many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. The definition of a false prophet is someone who falsely claims to speak for God. Jeremiah 14:14 says, "And the Lord said to me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I have not sent them, commanded them, nor spoken to them. They prophesy to you a false vision, divination, a worthless thing, and the deceit of their heart." And I know everybody has seen there's been an uptick of prophets all across social media, so that one's been fulfilled. Sign number 10, Matthew 24:12 is lawlessness. And because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. In Greek, lawlessness is anomia, which means iniquity, transgression, contempt, violation of law, and wickedness. Love is agape, and that is affection, goodwill, and benevolence. In this verse, it's the love of Christian towards Christians, and we see this everywhere today, so that one's been fulfilled. Sign number 11 is Matthew 24:14, preaching the gospel to all. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. In Greek, end is telos, which means purpose, goal, completion, and fulfillment. This verse indicates the end of the messianic pangs, which marks the universal proclamation of the gospel. The Bible has been translated in over 3,700 languages. The complete Bible has been translated into over 700 languages, while the New Testament has been translated into over 1,500 languages. Also, social media has reported that Jesus has been appearing in dreams to Muslims and to remote peoples in Kazakhstan, which is in Central Asia, south of Russia. So I would say that one's halfway done. Sign number 12 is Matthew 24:15, the third temple, and I did a video on this before. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which is the Antichrist, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place. The abomination of desolation literally means the abomination that makes desolate. In Matthew 24:2, Jesus predicted the destruction of the second temple. It says, "And Jesus said to them, do you not see all these things? Assuredly I say to you, not one stone shall be left here upon another that shall not be thrown down." The second temple was destroyed in 70 CE. In Matthew 24:15, Jesus is talking about the Antichrist standing in the third temple. While researching this, I found in the book of Ezekiel, chapters 40 through 48, it gives blueprints for the third temple. The prophet Ezekiel had a vision from God to build a new temple. The book of Ezekiel was written between 593 and 571 BCE, and the second temple was built in 516 BCE. So that one is not done. Matthew 24:22 is shortened time, and unless those days were shortened, no flesh would be saved. For the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. And I know everybody says, where did the time go? It just seems like it's going so fast, and now in a couple months it's going to be fall. So I would say that sign is done. That's sign number 13. You're going to have to go to the second video on this to get the other ones.